You just saw my father walking down towards this lake. The way it was created was to take a stream that was going behind the bushes that you see in the background, and the water was diverted partly into this scooped out area or basin that was done with a bulldozer, and there was a drainage pipe that was made at the right height so the water would come out from the other end, and it was just a dirt dam to hold it all back. And it lasted all the years that we were there. Of course, he beautified the lake, and he put a sand on a beach area on one side and cleared a lot of the trees. But there are a lot of springs in this water, and it's clean water, and it's loaded with fish because a large lake that's stocked with fish above it lets the fish out every winter time when they open their dam, and they came down into this lake. So there was, at the time at least, great fishing in the water, but it was clean, and we didn't notice the fish. They didn't bother us when we went fishing or swimming in it. And of course I did a certain amount of fishing, and as you could see, it's kind of nice to go into this kind of a private lake. I understand it's a rather large lake right now, with a lot of rental homes that were finally sold that have rights to go swimming in this lake and use the beach next to it. I left some extra footage in for you to see, just because it's kind of funny to see some of my relatives going into the water and trying to get used to it. The water was cold, and of course of the spring, so it took a little courage to get inside quickly. As I said before, the lake is located at the bottom of the hill, and the main house and the house that I eventually used for when I lived up there is on the top of the hill, and you just drive down a road that was made with a bulldozer to get to this lake area. And all the trees were cleared, and the ground was bulldozed leading down to the lake, so it became a beautiful lawn.